Which age group are e-bikes having the biggest impact on? Stick around to find out. Hey everyone, I'm Dustin. I have nearly 20 years experience in the bike and e-bike industry, and today we're going to answer the question, what age demographic are e-bikes having the biggest impact on? Now, before I get into it, hit that subscribe button below. Stay in touch with us here at 630. Be the first to know about all the new content we're putting out, giveaways, and of course, new product releases. All right, I've got 3 awesome electric bikes here that are great if you want something safe and easy to mount and dismount. Check them out, linked in the description below. Now, electric bikes are becoming very, very popular all over the country, and for very good reasons. They're really a lot of fun to ride, and they also expand the possibilities of what you can do on 2 wheels, making it possible for a lot of riders to go places that they couldn't previously go on a standard bike without the electric assist and throttle options on e-bikes. Now, what age groups are e-bikes having the biggest impact on? Now, there's probably statistics out there about who's buying the most e-bikes. But in my firsthand experience, I see 2 age demographics where I see the biggest impact from not only from a lifestyle standpoint, but also from a exercise, mobility, and weight loss standpoint. Now, the first age demographic I see having a very large impact on with e-bikes is children under the age of 16. And it's really in that sort of 8 to 16-year-old range, 9 to 16. I do see actually 8-year-olds on e-bikes, but I would say it's more like 10 to 16 is the most popular, right before you get a car. And e-bikes have now become a primary mode of transportation for kids this age where, having a car is no longer the first piece of transportation to independence. Now, we all got bicycles when we were little, but there's certain hills or places you couldn't go because it would have been too challenging to get there on 2 wheels. Now, back when we were younger, we would probably make it happen regardless. But here in California in particular, there's a lot of hills that are challenging for, let's say, a 10-year-old to take on without the electric assist. And so what I'm seeing now is all of these children are riding these e-bikes to school, to the stores, really all over town. And one thing I'll say, an upshot side to that is it is probably relieving a lot of parents from having to take their kids places that they used to have to take them, because now they can get on their electric bike and get there. With that said, though, there's a lot of safety concerns with so many children riding around. But I'm seeing a very, very large impact on that demographic, and it's really changing their lives. It's also changing the type of bikes that they're getting. Now children that maybe wanted a regular bike for their 10th birthday maybe now want an e-bike, or maybe they even want an electric scooter or a skateboard or things like that. So it's really a whole different generation now that's growing up with electric bikes, and it's going to really change the future, I think, of cycling, because kids that maybe we're going to get regular bikes now maybe get e-bikes for that birthday when they're younger. Now, we all have to learn on a regular bike, or at least that's the safest approach, but many kids may start getting into e-biking at a much younger age. Well, they already are, which is going to change the future, because if you get an e-bike at 10, are you going to want to get a regular bike, later in life, or are you going to go back to getting an electric bike? So that age group, as the e-bikes are really, really impacting everything in their life and their lifestyle, where they can go, what they can do with their bike, and the kind of places they can go. Now, the second group that I think e-bikes are having the largest impact on is riders over the age of 55, 60, up to 85, 90 years old. And this group is a group, I think there's still a lot of riders riding 2-wheel standard bikes, but there's also a lot of riders that have lost a lot of muscle strength in that age group and maybe weren't able to ride a 2-wheel bike anymore because they've been off of a 2-wheel bike for so long, and maybe their leg strength just isn't there. Now with electric bikes, so many of them are able to get back on a bike, enjoy the pedal assist, enjoy the throttle, and get back into cycling to take on those hills. And quite honestly, it's really great to see. I think e-bikes have really done a lot for that age demographic and inspired them to continue to cycle and utilize e-bikes as a form of transportation. Now, those are just the two demographics that I see. If you have any thoughts or comments below about who e-bikes is impacting the most, please put them below or reach out to us, the team at sixthreezero.com, or call us 310-982-2877. Don't forget, all three of these e-bikes are linked in the description below if you want to check them out. We also offer a 30-day test ride your e-bike policy. If you don't love your e-bike in the first 30 days, send it back, no questions asked, no money out of your pocket. In addition to that, we're going to warranty everything for the first year. Anything goes wrong in the first year, we'll take care of it, parts and labor. And lastly, be a part of our community. Our Facebook group has thousands of members. It's called 630 Pedalers. Join that, connect with existing riders before you purchase so you can get comfortable with your choice. Then when you have yours, post in the group, make friends. And lastly, download our app to track your rides and compete on our leaderboard. It's a lot of fun. So thanks for sticking around, and don't forget, it's your journey, your experience. Enjoy the ride.